Hello friends, welcome back to episode 4 of Reign of Terror. We're a level 13 dog aminal, and we were just on our way to the monastery, where we will hopefully find Andariel, who is a demon of some sort. Look forward to killing or befriending her. Is it? No, that's much worse. Rule 1 of OBS, you never look at the OBS window, you never look at yourself talk in Zoom. Where are we heading to? The inner cloister, I believe. We made our way through the jail to a waypoint last time. That seems... calm down. Seems correct. Hopefully the audio is a little improved. It's a gradual process, you know. You're always trying to perfect the audio settings. It's not every time you make a chili con carne. You know, you're always sure you've got the ingredients right this time, and every time you add a little bit more cumin. And it's never quite enough, but we'll see how it goes. I think we're going to head past the iron doors. Oh, also, check this out. Push to mute is what I was saying there. Oh, okay. Everything's fine? Everything's fine. It's been a long day. Been at work all day, home, just had a big meal, feeling quite chilled, was looking forward to recording some more Reign of Terror. So that's what I'm going to do. What are these guys, please? Dark Shamans? Sure. Chipped onyx? I need to check out what these gems do. It's just a component. It's just a component, so we should maybe be using these. We're looking for like rubies or something. That's a searing ember. For fire damage. I'm assuming. We'll take a look a little bit later on, perhaps. As I recall, in Diablo 3, so probably in Diablo 2 as well, you accumulate more powerful gems as you level up as well. It would make perfect sense for that to be the case here, I think. Fiona, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you not helping me out here, please? You have literally one job, and it's to help me murder Bone Ash. Bone Ash the Teeth. There we go. He's taking some damage over time. That must be Fiona's doing. It ain't mine, I think. Anyway, he's nearly dead. We don't know why we're fighting him. His 4 levels are superior, which is nice. That we killed him so relatively easily. Dropped us some Greaves of Amorasta's Flurry. Not super interested, no. Although resists. Yeah, resists. We'll take resists over some extra DPS. And we're now level 14. So we said last time, and I stand by this, we're going to rush to Meteor. What level are we at the moment? Shit, how do I check? 3 levels away. So at level 16, we can start putting some points into Meteor, which will radically change our build. I did not check what my push to mute button does in Grim Dawn, so hopefully it's not anything too obstructive. Got a little bit of a dry throat going on. Where are we heading to? We're in the cathedral. That makes sense. We've sort of been here for a while, I think. Oh, we've been in the monastery. Okay. Let's head to the catacombs. Catacombs. Let's go. Also, since this is the first episode I've recorded since actually uploading the first episode of this series. I was originally intending to record a lot more before I uploaded, but I was like, you know what, I just want to upload. So yeah, it's been nice to get some positive comments and people actually still remember who I am after not uploading for 2.5 years, which is insane. So thank you guys. It means a lot that you acknowledge me. That's all I crave. Is your adoration. So if you could give me some adoration going, if there's any adoration going, I'm obviously joking, but I do appreciate the nice comments I've received since coming back. So I will say it's you know, I will be probably recording slightly less than I did at my peak, and probably recording fewer series because I'll be honest. When I first started YouTube, I had, like so many others who do this, just lost my job, and I was like, well, I've got a lot more free time. I'm playing video games anyway. Let's take a shot on the whole YouTube thing. And it was nice for a while, but I think I took it too seriously, and I'm not going to do that this time. So just gonna chill out and enjoy it because I do enjoy it when I'm not taking it super seriously. So I hope that's not like a taboo thing to say on YouTube, but of course the upside of that philosophy is I don't really care if it is. I'm very lost, by the way, in many ways, but mostly in Diablo 2. Where are we right now? Catacombs level 1. Also, I've learned something since coming back, and that's that there is a built-in rudimentary video editor in Windows 10, which is nice. Oh, Blood of Chthon, yes, that legendary Diablo 2 villain. I mean, maybe, who knows? And I've also learned that the default file type for OBS is MKV, which is about 6 times the file size of MP4s. So I've switched to MP4s now because my SSD could not cope with like 5 gigs for a 10-minute video. Where are we going? This is kind of mazeful right now. I'm getting labyrinthine vibes. Fiona, you've been here before. You were part of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye, as I recall. You know where the fuck we're going, buddy? No? Any idea? I'm just killing tainteds here. Tainted what, though? very much famously an adjective. Okay, we'll head down to the Catacombs level 2. Ugh. Great tip. 10 out of 10 tip. Would tip again. Complete all quests to advance in the storyline. Can't fault it. Oh, you know what? Bad idea to do that in combat, but I knew I would forget otherwise. We're almost halfway to level 15. And I will say Fireball not really doing it for us right now. It's okay. It's not great. But that's what you get when you play through an ARPG without having any idea of what build you're going to use. It's so good. Yeah, I've never been one to follow build guides. I'm not a fan personally. Every league in Path of Exile, because if you're not aware, Path of Exile follows four 3-monthly leagues a year, where you start over completely fresh, and every league I have a lot of fun with it until I decide to follow someone else's build guide, and then I just give up on the league immediately, like 6 weeks in, which is kind of sad, I guess. But it does highlight that I would much rather just kind of make my own way through it. Because, let's be honest, for the most part, in ARPGs, the difficulty is not in the gameplay. The difficulty is in the nuance of how you build your character. And building following a build guide, for me, just feels like cheating in that regard. Doesn't feel like anything that I accomplish is my own, even though it's like far in advance of what I'd be able to do without a guide. So I'm perfectly happy just being a janky fireball sorceress. Probably take a few levels in Oathkeeper. I think I'm gonna follow the plan that we set out for ourselves in the last video, which is rush Meteor, then respec, take a couple of core points out of Fire Blast if our DPS doesn't suffer too much for it, and then go Oathkeeper and grab some survivability stuff and like maybe Vire's Might, which is a really useful movement skill. I think we're just going the wrong way. That's back up to level 1, right? It must be. Yeah, definitely, because the shrine was here when we came in. Fiona, my dude, I've bitten off far more than I can chew. You have to help me. She's not helping me, dude. She's not helping me. Not successfully, anyway. She's certainly trying. Okay. Fleshbound Tome of the Ether? No, I'm just gonna drop that, I think. Don't want that. I feel like it must be over here. It must be over here to the west. Much to think on. Many are saying this. Oh, it really could be. We just didn't look. I think I thought it was a dead end. But then I looked and I was like, hey, there's no inexplicable like 2-line symbol on the map which represents a dead end for some reason, even though I just assume everything is a dead end until proven otherwise anyway. Because you see those signs like in the middle of walls, like maybe they're closed doors or something. There's none here. Classic, of course. I just want Meteor. Our build will be complete once we hit Meteor. We'll be a level 16 Sorceress. We'll be taking down Andariel. We'll be taking down Diablo. And any other bosses that the game might have. Probably doesn't have any. We have 2 Eld runes. Runes are a thing? Okay. It's not over here, by the way. So Diablo 2, as I understand it, follows the classic ARPG trope of you play through the game and get to like mid-level, and then you play through the campaign again on a higher difficulty that's tuned for, you know, starting at that level that you ended the first campaign on. And you repeat that a few times until you hit like max level. Which always struck me as a bit of a cop-out, but it does kind of add to the mystique, because you go through these areas and you know that you're going to be going through them again, but with different enemies, and maybe the enemies have different abilities, and it's like it feels like an accomplishment to go through the Catacombs level 2 again, even, you know, on like hell difficulty or whatever it's called. I don't know, I enjoy it, but I hate that I enjoy it. And I will say, when Path of Exile dumped that in favour of switching to like a long 10-act storyline, I found the content was worse for it. In my opinion, the storyline in particular suffered massively when they did that. The first 3 acts of Path of Exile storyline, pretty good. In fact, so good I adapted them into a D&D campaign, which I'm halfway through now, which is fun. But the latter few acts, not a big fan. I think I've talked about this before, probably talked about it too much for being 3 hours into a Let's Play of a completely different game, but yeah, it's I'm a big fan of ARPGs, even though I'm not particularly good at them, and I like to take a look at what some games do better than others, even among games that I really enjoy. So far, I'm not a fan of the mazes that constitute most of Diablo 2 so far. But I'm sure we'll get used to it. And again, that's kind of just an ARPG thing. Okay, there's a waypoint. We will find the waypoint. It's over here, though, actually. Why are there so many waypoints in like a cathedral? Was this like an ancient transport system that was... Oh, okay, this is the final waypoint of Act 1. Interesting. Was this like a transport system that whoever used this cathedral used to get around? It seems like tempting fate to put one in the middle of a prison, but I'm not a castle architect, so I don't know. Could be? We need to find Andariel's lair, so I assume it is somewhere on this floor. Which is exciting. Fiona, your curse has not ended yet. Let me die! Your curse has not ended yet. You still have 2 hours left on your shift. Probably about that. I'm probably going to record another episode tonight. Yeah. Is it up here? The thing is, it all looks the same. Like, there's not much variation in scenery, and you know what? Why would that be? This is just one big area of catacombs, but a little bit of variation might be nice to flesh out an area of this size. But you know what? Here's the catacombs, level 3. We're about to get our ass fucked up by Andariel. But we're sitting at like 2.1k HP. I don't know if that's good. It's really good for Grim Dawn at this level, I will say. Like, really, really good. By Grim Dawn standards, this would carry you like well towards the end of normal difficulty. Yeah, and the DPS isn't. Is the DPS good by Grim Dawn standards? I genuinely can't recall. Level 15, like, I don't know. I think it's probably subpar. But I mean, it scales differently, right? Do I want the puncturing troll bone crusher? I do not. Thank you for asking. I want something else. What's in here? Iron doors. Do we want to level up to 16 before we kill Andariel, or before we fight Andariel, so that we can, you know, meteor her into the ground? Her? I'm getting lady vibes from Andariel. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Maybe they've been referred to as she. Yes, the Maiden of Anguish. Okay. Her it is then. Just need to... Is that her? It's fucking her! Oh shit, dude! It's her, man! I thought I was gonna like walk into this big circular room and she'd be there in the middle of it. And she'd be like, I see you've come at last! And I'd be like, yeah, I did. Hi, how are you? How are the kids? Probably haven't got any maiden at all, sorry. Touchy subject, didn't mean to bring it up. And then she'd attack me for being socially insensitive. But no, she's just here surrounded by dark ones and shamans and the banished? Where you been banished from, buddy? You look like you're at home to me. I want to kill her ads first. They seem like they're causing me more trouble than she is. I think I can actually maybe just kite her for now. She's so large. She's such a large lad. Not leaving a whole lot to the imagination. Unless she's actually got, like, tentacles going on under there. I mean, I didn't think Diablo 2 was that kind of game. I'm just kiting her. She's level 20. I'm not, though. Oh, shit. Okay. Fiona? She's on her lunch break. She has... I don't know how long she has left on her lunch break. Hopefully she'll clock back in on time. We've all had co-workers that take the piss a little bit. Oh, sorry, yes, I came back from my lunch on time. I was just doing something else. You weren't though, were you? You were pleasuring yourself in the toilets, most likely. Dariel's not happy with me. Probably because I came into her home and, like, killed all of her friends. If I'm honest, like, I can see why that would do it. I'm just gonna face tank her for a little bit. I'm gonna stop doing that immediately. This does not seem super difficult considering how glass cannon-y I am as a pure sorceress. Really bad use of a healing potion there. Put it on cooldown, got almost no benefit because of Constitution from Grim Dawn. Which, if you're not familiar, Constitution is a mechanic, and I think I've mentioned it before, where if you don't take damage for a short time, you heal to full very quickly, at the cost of your Constitution, which is the kind of golden bar you can see half overlaid over my health. Does not represent like the amount of health that it takes up on the bar. It's significantly more. She's nearly dead though. Which means we're going to get a devotion point from completing the quest to kill Andariel. Oh, Fiona, you're back just in time to share in my glory. I will be seizing 96% of the value of your labour, of course. But apart from that, you get to share in the glory, which is good. There we go. Nearly a whole level. Impenetrable fortified rondash of imposing presence. Quite good, maybe? No, terrible. Don't like it. We fucked her up, dude. We're going to speak to Warrior in the rogue encampment. That's going to do it for Act 1, I think. We click and drag to move up. Again, these guys recreating Diablo 2 in Grim Dawn, so kind of got to work with what Grim Dawn gives them. Warrior's up here. The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to Lutka Lane. Okay, I'll pack in. Doesn't seem particularly worried that I've just killed like a 19-foot tall demon. Fine. You know, we all have a long day at work sometimes. We're just like, don't really react to much of anything. Can I require start earlier in Constellation? We got this one. Can we get this one? Do we have to get this one now? Oh, of course, yeah. So it comes from here, up here, and then this one is linked to the other two. Sure. It my lizard brain didn't like it. Oh, you know, this really looks like is it a duck or is it a rabbit illusion? You know, you turn it 90 degrees, looks like a rabbit. It's not though, it's a raven, so... Fun chat. Let's activate the caravan to travel east. Fine, I'll pack in. Activate the caravan. Also, strange way to put you. You just killed a demon, don't worry about it. Okay, we've travelled east. Now that Andariel is dead... Sorry. Now that Andariel is dead, I can return and outfit the rogues properly. Once I've made some trades here, I'll be free to head back to their monastery. Let me know if you want to travel along. So that's our ticket back to the rogue encampment, should we need it. You're just a lady. Don't know really what you're doing here. Just living your best life, I guess. This place looks important. Jaren and Kalen. Not going to attempt an accent for this guy because he looks vaguely non-Western, and I don't want to come off racist. I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange! Oh well, probably someone else's job to figure that out. It all began when a dark wanderer came this way looking for the tomb of Talrasha. No one knows exactly where Talrasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but is certain to be far out in the desert. It's your land, dude! How is it possible that you know who Talrasha is, but no one knows where she is? Or he, again, get lady vibes. Okay. I guess we're going far out in the desert. Also, shouldn't you be like cordially inviting me to dinner and I don't know. I feel like you're just like bumping into some dude in the corridor and be like, oh, you heard about the Dark Wanderer, Talrasha, far out in the desert. No one knows. Someone else's problem. Bye. A bit strange. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. All right. Bit poetic. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I'd appreciate you trying. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I'm sure that my city is safe, which is why I'm just revealing all of this information to random travellers who are heavily armed and have made their way into my city and indeed castle. My guards don't seem to care. Atma the Tavern Keeper has an important mission for you. Does he know who I am? That would explain a lot, but he hasn't actually said anything. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now. For trade in magic and the like, see Drogner or Lysander. Drogner is the wisest man I know, without equal in magic and ancient lore. Poor Lysander is nearly deaf, but he's a reliable potion chemist. For travel back west, see Warrev. Our own Farah is a fine and honest armourer, and she can heal wounds as well. Elzix is the innkeeper. He's from outer space, and may also have some items to trade. Okay. Grease, the mercenary captain, keeps order. There are others, I'm sure you most of them just look around. Okay. Okay. I think we got the gist there. Meet the innkeeper? Speak to Atma. Not innkeeper. Someone else? God, there's so many of these. Oh yeah, you know, this actually looks like pretty nice. Fire damage, health, and movement speed. Sure, I'm just gonna slap it in there. More auto sorts. Oh, they don't stack. That's a bit of a shame. I think we're going to have to get over it. Maybe that's why we were given all of these free stashes, because they kind of couldn't make the components stack for whatever reason. It wasn't engine work that they could do. I respect that. That's fine. And we will sell some of these things. We're going to sell the Berserker's Cowl. We already have one. That was a duplicate unique. Not bothered about the Claw Fetish of the Void. I've been playing ARPGs for years, man, and I just never get over the naming conventions. They're very charming. Drognan's magic goods. Here, have my magic knife. I have many such knives. Do I want this? No, we'd be giving up too much in the way of resistances, I think. Also, I hope everyone in the rogue encampment's okay. Just very much kind of left them. Atma, far side of town. Oh, well, we can get a little bit of a sneak peek ahead. Luke Ghislaine, sewers. My day's about to go downhill. Dry hills, sounds alright. Halls of the Dead, not sure about that one. Far Oasis, we're going to be travelling across the desert to a lost city. And then down into a palace cellar. Alright. Interesting. Wonder if I'll find any cairnstones on my travels. I hope not. Probably won't, even if they're right there. Atma. You'll forgive me if I seem upset. I've suffered a loss recently, but that's not your problem. Alright. It's a relief to see some proper warriors come through here. My name's Atma. I run the tavern here in Luke Ghislaine. Yes, see, I told you, man. Tavern keeper. That thing that you call people who run taverns. I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful. In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. Oh, right, yeah. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband. Ah, this sucks, man. What do you say to that? If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please be careful, though. That beast has taken enough from us already. Regretting this voice. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street. Okay, I guess that's where we'll go then. You hear, Fiona? No, you can have overtime. What are you talking about? If you get sick, you'll have to take it out of your annual leave, alright? Radamant Slayer. A horrific creature lurks in the sewers, hungering for human flesh. We call it Radamant for some reason. What does that mean? Radamant. Radamant's taken my son and my husband. Ooh. This looks correct, yeah. To the sewers level 1, I missed that. Yeah, okay, here we go. No. Back we stay. Back we stay. Thank you. Now, I just saw a piece of yellow gear with the word flame in it, so I think I might have to check that out. Thank you. Yep, just firing fireballs at the corner until you round it and walk straight into them. Well, we just put a chipped ruby in this one. I don't want to get all sunk cost on you, but I don't think this new one is... I don't even think it's better. I was going to say I don't think it's better enough to justify changing it now we've put the gem in our existing one, but nah, I think it's just not better. Man, once we get Meteor, these guys are not going to know what hit them, dude. It's going to be a Meteor. Which is just as well, because this damage is not really doing it right now. These guys are level 17. I think we're a little under-leveled. Probably. Yeah, because Andariel was level 20, these guys are level 17, but I mean, she was like the end-of-act boss. These guys are level 17, we're level 15. It's not like a huge problem, of course, but it would be nice to get a couple more points in into our character. I think Meteor's AoE is like a lot better. You know what, let's just check it out now, shall we? Yeah, 8 meter radius, 1 second skill recharge. That is not what I intended here. Can I change it to Meteor? There we go. Oh, it takes a while to land, but that's okay because we weren't killing anything very fast anyway. 8 meter radius, sure. What's the mana cost like? It's not too bad. 180. That's all right, and it does leave like a burning. A burning ring on the ground, right? Yeah. A little bit of physical damage, mostly fire damage. And, what's our celestial power? 100% chance on attack? That's normally something you would link a devotion to. I don't... I'm having a little bit of trouble with some of these. 4 meter target area, that to me says it's a 4 meter diameter that it hits, but then it says 8 meter radius, so that's a 16 meter diameter. I don't know. I'm going to not think about it too hard, I think, if that's okay. Oh, Hydra? Oh, okay. So it looks like we could just grab ourselves like... Okay, so again, this looks like it's just a generic bonus, not just a melee weapon bonus, even though it says your melee weapons are enchanted. It doesn't say, like, plus 8% elemental damage to melee weapons. Right? Oh, hang on. Our Celestial Power, we did complete this, right? Yeah, it doesn't do anything, though. I'm genuinely a little bit lost in a couple of ways here, but I think it's probably going to be okay. You know, I think everything's going to be okay. I don't know if maybe... I don't know if maybe. I wish I did. So we can fire this quite fast, but we are going to run into mana problems, which is fine. Shrine of Fate, random negative effect, cool, lovely. Which one, though, is the thing? Movement speed? Yeah, alright. Probably never going to use it. Okay. I mean, it's like, it seems pretty good. Like, I'm gonna continue with it, I think. Kind of wish there were more ways to, like, augment our skills. But I guess we can look at that with Oathkeeper when we take it. I'm not gonna worry about respecing at the moment. I'm just gonna take Oathkeeper at level 17. Grab ourselves some defensive bonuses. Okay, somehow the meteor missed you. You dodged the meteor. Also, am I the only one not really getting a kind of sewery vibe from this place? It's not like, I don't know. Maybe my like Western point of view is showing here, but I don't really get like a cobblestones and ornate pillars vibe from the word sewer. I especially don't get a clean and dry vibe from the word sewer. That doesn't strike me as correct. We circling back on ourselves? Maybe? It's difficult to tell. I'm pretty impressed with Meteor, though. I wish we had this for the Andariel fight. Although I might need to stock up a little bit on mana potions. Or look at ways to get mana regen on our gear, maybe. That would be a good idea. I'm sure there must be ways to do that. I think it must be to the south here, yeah. Yeah, okay, there is a way to go somewhere through here. And if there's one place I like going, it's somewhere. To Loot Galley, no, I've made a terrible mistake. This is the exit. Is it? This is a different exit. Apparently, there is just a door to the sewers here, that leads to the like the docks for some reason. It doesn't strike me as correct. What about down here? See, I don't think that was like a I don't think that was like a super secret part of Loot Galley that we hadn't seen before. What's this Obsidian Seal? 70 health, 21 defense, 18% elemental resistance. And the bonuses to skills we don't have. I'll be honest, it's not super impressive for a level 18 item. I mean, I will take it over the Shrewd Platinum Band, for sure. The resists are nice. Not super important right now, I don't think. Will become nice later on when we have outgrown that ring and need to replace it with something better. Kind of running out of options a little bit here. 65 gold. Don't mind if I just did. Okay, so I think it's got to be up here and around to the right. Oh, you know what? This is giving me the urge to play Diablo 3 again. And Diablo 3 is a game that generally I think is a fine introduction to ARPGs, but not one you really should be playing for very long, because it doesn't really give you very much choice. It gives you the illusion of choice, but other ARPGs give you a lot more, I think, in my opinion. So I think maybe we just want to rush to Vaya's Might. So let's look at what each point of mastery gets us. So each point of mastery gets us like 3 strength and 1.5 dex and int. What about sorceress? Oh, we can just look at the difference between these two. Yeah, okay. Okay, so each point of sorceress gives us 3 dex, 3 strength, and 5 intelligence. What about flat health? Yeah, see, I mean, Wait, did I say 3 strength, 1.5 int? No, that's dumb as shit. It's 5 strength, 2.5 int. Okay, all right. I was like, oh, 15 divided by 3. That's obviously 3. All right, so the top number of stats is about the same. We do want to grab Vaya's Might, because we'll be using a shield. It's a really nice movement speed increase. It's a movement skill, basically, and it targets an area. So unlike, for example, Blitz, which is another good movement speed or travel movement skill in Grim Dawn, unlike Blitz, you don't have to target an enemy. You can just target the ground. Okay, so we've explored most of this already, so I think it must be down here to the southwest, which is just pretty much what I said before, northwest. Nope, it's down here. Or do you want the Flesh-Warped Carbine of Alacrity? We do not know, for a variety of reasons. I think we gotta take on Radamund here, right? Like we're just gonna kill him. We just killed Andariel, the Maiden of Anguish, so I feel like some dude called Radamund is probably going to be easy pickings, if I had to guess. I suspect we will find that common bandits in Act 4 are far more powerful than Andariel was. Okay. We can. If these guys didn't move said gosh darn slowly, we could try and pile them up on top of each other and bring down a meteor. But unfortunately, they do, so we can't. They really do be that slow. These guys are a bit faster. Yeah, there we go. That's where we're going. I think we're heading the wrong way again. Alright. I mean, they're not really threatening. They're just kind of in the way, man. They're just kind of there. Okay, up here makes sense. Where are we going here? Arcanist Scepter of Tormented Souls. Yes. I did used to be 14. Don't want that. I'm not 14 anymore. Haven't been 14 in nearly 30 years. It's not true. Oh, we got like a stash of something behind this crumbling wall. A metal strongbox in the sewers. A 3-socketed war club. Okay, what's 3-socketed about it? Like, sell me on 3 sockets. Can we add 3 gems to it? I mean, can I pick it up and have a look? I mean, I'm not going to use it. I wish I knew what that meant. I think if we find an item that's socketed that we actually want, we'll check it out. I think we can probably just add 3 gems to it. That would be my guess. I've played some video games in my time. I played Final Fantasy VII. I'm familiar with materia and how they work. This is a dead end, okay. Very cool and good. If it wasn't a dead end, oof, might actually be able to reach our destination. Probably not, though. Because of all the dried corpses. Dried corpses generally don't attack you in real life, I've found. What's over here? Nothing! Sweet, dude. Random negative effect, random negative effect. So I think it must be down here to the right. Okay. As you can see, nailed it again. Northwest then? Come on, Fiona. Thanks. She looks real happy to be here, by the way. Don't you look happy to be here? Another socketed item, so... I don't want it even if I can get, like, lots of gem bonuses from it, because A, I don't have that many gems, and B, my current weapon has lots of Ellie resist, which is really nice. Just gonna... I might summon a few meteors, if I'm honest. Also, oh, damn! Oh, that's really cool! Oh, wow, so... This is incredible. So there are like dozens and dozens of classes in Grim Dawn, because each combination of two masteries has its own name, right? So like an occultist plus necromancer is like a conjurer or something, you know? Is that even right? I can't remember. So I was like, there's so many classes in Diablo 2. There's no way they're going to come up with a name for every individual combination of two classes between Grim Dawn and Diablo 2. That's so many. That's hundreds. They fucking done it. We're a Vizieri maze, and I don't know what that is, but I really appreciate it. That's really cool. Maybe they haven't done it for all of them, but I don't see any reason why they wouldn't have if they bothered to do it for some, you know? Like, if you can't do it for all of them, I feel like you don't do it for the ones where you can think of something that fits. Ooh. That's very cool. I mean, every single episode, I find new ways to be impressed by the amount of work that's gone into this recreation. Okay, we're just stacking up Oathkeeper mastery points. Vire's Might's going to be so good for us. Oh, okay, we found the waypoint for Sewers level 2 that was foreshadowed 15 minutes ago. Found the waypoint. This is a sewer grate. This is not a waypoint. I think we need to go round. We're gonna kill Radaman here. His days are numbered. His day is numbered. He's got like less than 1 left. I feel like his day is numbered. 1. The number is 1. That's a stupid fucking joke. Alright, I think he's probably around here. To the sewers level 3. Okay, alright. So if this is anything like Andariel's lair, he's just going to be chilling out in the open. I mean, I kind of suspect that will happen, yeah. Paladin's restored raiment of insight, extra elemental damage, intelligence, attack rating, mana regen, and chaos resistance. I think it's slightly worse, but it does grant us a 10% chance for insight, which gives us an 8-second duration of significantly increased elemental damage and mana regeneration. I'll take it. I don't think it's got great synergy with Meteor because we're not attacking that often, but I'll take it. I think it's fine. Did we get it? No, that's resist fire. Okay. Yeah, you know, that icon that very clearly says resist fire. That's insane. A little bit of mana regen might be quite nice. So it is 6 mana regen per second for 8 seconds. That's 48 total mana regen. It's not nothing. It's not significant, though, also. In a way, you could say it's insignificant. But if that's increased by our percentage increases to mana regen, then yeah, sure. Yeah, alright. I would assume it probably is. But who knows? I mean, I'm used to playing games which built on and iterated upon the precedent that Diablo 2 really set as being like the benchmark ARPG. That all modern ARPGs are, to some extent, influenced by. I mean, would we have components in Grim Dawn if we didn't have gems in Diablo? Who knows? And while of course Diablo 2 is a sequel in itself, I never really hear anyone talk about the original Diablo. It's always Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. So I don't know if it's good or not. I'm guessing probably not as good as Diablo 2, but who knows? It seems like it's probably some kind of it's probably like an internet subculture debate that I don't want to get into, because I know some guy's going to be like, well, actually we've had this discussion many times and come to the conclusion that anyone who thinks like you is a damned fool, sir. Oh, I should kill Radamant? Yeah, no kidding, dude. Pretty much why I'm down here in the sewers. Probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Radamant. Sorry, I can't not. It's just every time that little vocal line hits, it's like, it really kind of undercuts the tone of Diablo 2, if I'm honest. I'm normally a big fan of the music, but I feel like that one's a little bit of a miss. We are going to wreck Radamant here, who is, by the way, higher level than Andariel, Maiden of Anguish. Maiden of Anguish? Is that right? That feels right. Granted skills, throw. I'm not going to be doing that, but thank you. Is there like a boss chest anywhere? No, I don't think so. Maybe. I'm literally right here. What do you got? What do you got for me, buddy? Very much nothing. That's fine. Obsolete short sword of cruelty. Where did obsolete come from? What affix does that represent? I don't know. Maybe obsolete short sword is like the base type. I don't know. Vigorous studded shoulder guard of the Drangul. Yeah. Yeah, I do want that, actually. That strikes me as being quite good. And Tomb Wand, 2 sockets. Well, we lose a tiny amount of DPS. We lose 20 of 1964, so we go... I mean, the downside, of course, is that we go back from a time of relative economic prosperity to literally the raging inferno of the Second World War. However, and this is important, we do get 2 sockets, so we might grab it. Oh, requires level 25. No, I don't think so. Sorry for the cat noises, cat. There's a beautiful cat asleep, not one single foot from me. But she did look over as I unintentionally made that noise and was like, "What are you doing?" Are you mocking me? Yeah, actually, I was. You're very soft and good. I'm not going to show you on camera because I don't trust myself to set up my camera again. Okay, so we're going to deliver the scroll to... Deckard Cain. I'm confused. Where did we get the scroll from? I did see it in my inventory just now. Oh, it was just in the sewers. Okay. Of course we weren't helping this woman out to avenge the tragic loss of her family out of the goodness of our hearts, or even because we wanted any experience or skill points. We were doing it so that we would stumble upon a Heradric scroll and take it to Deckard Cain, who is presumably doing real badly in this desert heat at his age, not being used to it. Where is Donkey Kong? Is what I'd like to know. Where is he though? And we'll say we're gonna find him. We're gonna turn in these quests. We're gonna end this episode here. Seems like my apologies. Hard drive was full. Deleted some old videos. I'm currently working with about 10 gig of free space total, so bear with me here. If you missed what I said before, I apologise. I said we're gonna. Well, I actually said we're gonna turn these quests in, and then we're gonna just end the episode here. So, gonna have to leave another couple of audio files knitting together and rendering overnight. But that's it's the price of being a YouTube sensation, I guess. They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet. Oh, sorry, wrong accent. They say the taste of vengeance is bittersweet, but I find it to my liking. In addition to my undying gratitude, I've spoken on your behalf for the rest of the townspeople between you approaching me 3 seconds ago and now. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates. Oh, Jerin wants to see you too. You'll find him in front of the palace. Okay, thanks. Well, okay, I'll take it. A large amount of gold, I think? Was that gold or experience? I think that was experience. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, we just about can't grab Vire's Mice, unfortunately. But that's okay. That'll be for next time. And we will deliver the scroll to Deckard Cain in Lut Ghislaine. And speak to Jerin. Where is Deckard Cain? We simply don't know. Alright. I have heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you with something I've been hesitant to speak of. Drognan and I have concluded that the Dark Wanderer who passed through here recently was Diablo himself. Drognan believes that Diablo is searching the desert for the secret tomb where the great Haradric mage Talrasha keeps Baal imprisoned. You must find Diablo and put an end to the terrible evil that has fallen upon our city. Drognan is wise and is sure to have some helpful advice for you as to how Talrasha's tomb may be found. It may take you quite some time to find the tomb. May you be ready when you do. Great. Where is... Excuse me? No, I don't. It's not that kind of channel. Where is DC? Is he here? Will Warriv tell me? Nope. Warriv is highly unhelpful. Deckard Cain is in Lut Ghislaine. That's how you know it's because it rhymes. Is he here? Is this like our little encampment? Looks like it. Alright. Ah, the lost Haradric scroll. What a fortunate turn of events. As the last living Haradrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. Now to read the Haradric runes it bears. Let's just take a big gulp of water and read the Haradric runes it bears. The Haradric mages, after burning Baal within Talrasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Haradric staves and imbued them with a special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Haradric staves into 2 parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Haradrim foresaw our current plight and designed the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you. Collect both parts of a Haradric staff and unite them using a Haradric cube. Then you may enter Talrasha's burial chamber. Alright. Maybe later. It seems like work, though, is the thing. Really fucked my voice up doing that. I was really glad that was the last one. So yeah, that's gonna end it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.